Hello. How's it going? Turtle is not home. Pet setting again? How's it going, Eva? There we go. We doing good today? Alright. Let's connect it up. What do we start with? Gizzard. Okay. Dorado, El Dorado. Tongue, heart, gizzard. I don't know what the last one is. I think these are like rarer cuts of meat or something to that effect. Ooh, at the beach. Hell yeah. It's not warm enough for the beach here anymore. It's still like well, I guess it's warm some days still. Capitan. Hurdle. Hurdle. This is weird. I feel like it's like these four, but I don't know for sure. Okay, it is. Organ meats. Cool, 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 cool. Barrel. Hurdle. Bolt. And tear. And go really fast. We've got... Oh, I don't really know what these are gonna be. Greco. Paso. Dado? Are these like relating to like certain countries or something like that? It's not exact like Paso and Greco don't really work together if you're looking at like the same language. I don't think so anyways. Is Greco like a Spanish word too? I don't know why these feel right. One away. Oh, okay. I don't suppose it's like just Spanish words or something like weird like that. Okay. That's also one away, so either it's both of those or neither. Um, Dovetail. Dovetail. What is that? What is that? Like, besides the obvious. The shape too, right? But what does that have to do with anything? Let's guess this one as well. I want to see where we're at. This will tell me for certain. Okay, so because this is not one away, we know that it's not just these three. So it must be these two together and then two of these other three, right? I knew DJ cheats at Balatro. This truly proves that DJ is terrible at Balatro. DJ Soup and Salad, more like DJ Suck at Balatro. Is this like... are you gonna write a whole book on this shit? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing with these three. I know these three to go together. Also, if I cheat at Balatro, wouldn't that mean I was actually like good at it until I got exposed? Like who cheats at Balatro and then they're also bad? I feel like you're kind of just seeing the things you want to see here. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you might be biased or something. Mortis Dovetail. Dove? Tortoise? Tortoise? No, I don't think it's like changing a first letter, or is it? This is weird. Are we doing challenges today? The mod got updated, so a lot of bugs are fixed. Haven't I done like most of the challenges? There might be one or two that I still need to do, but I feel like I've done most of them in the mod. Did there more challenges to do? Were more added? I feel I'm just gonna guess. I don't really care that much about these. I can't tell what these are gonna be. Woodworking joint terms. Okay. El Paso. Oh, El Paso is a thing. I did say El Dorado earlier, but I didn't know this one. Doesn't really matter to me that much on this one. Yeah, that one's, it's not information I know. Where? Camera centered? Camera not centered. Camera centered. Camera centered. Let's head over here, make sure everything's looking good. Yeah, it seems like we're all right. I had intended to just play some chill Balatro today, but I may do a challenge depending. There's like 12 you haven't done. How many haven't I done and how many have I just not beaten? And how many have I tried and then I ran into a bug and I was just like, damn, that sucks. And then I moved on with my life. We do have songs on for today. Let's go studio mode, gameplay. Please don't do challenges. Every time you play, you find bugs and then I have to fix them. Just close your eyes. Boot up Balatro here. Okay, are we good? Cool. Transition. All right. Where were we? Collection. Right, I did a speed run of Plasma Deck at the end of last stream. That's what I did. Speed run. It was still like 15 minutes. Because I'm not capable of just clicking the button. I gotta read everything. I gotta decide. I'm not good at doing things quickly when I need to. Unless I've played a lot of something, which I guess I played a lot of Balatro, but I don't play it as consistently as I used to. I want to do a little bit of a harder run, so I went ahead and picked the orange steak we have unlocked. Ploosh. There's 9 you haven't done. There's 9 I haven't won, or there's 9 I haven't done. Yeah, I'm not doing 4 aces, but fuck you. That is correct. Perishable superposition or perishable hanging Chad. I think I'm partial to the superposition here. You sell for 2? I guess I could buy the normal ass supernova. That could be alright. Normalized Supernova actually goes pretty hard on this deck. I'll take it. Retroactive Molt goes hard. What would I need to win this? Like 90 chips? I don't even know if that's possible. I guess I'll use my... No, I'm not going to use my discard just to see if I can get it. Just win in 2. You never know when you're just going to draw more spades and then you don't get the second one and then you just get fucked. I highly doubt he's going to run into some bugs because I didn't find any and I've been playtesting the mod a lot. You underestimate my powers. Neither of these is that great. I think Runner might sell for slightly more, so... We'll go ahead and take that. -1 hand size? Ask me if I care. I'm scaling, I'm scaling. I need some chips. I need a little bit of Times Malt, and we'll probably already be good. Also, I think you've done the Solar Challenge, but I'm not sure. I think I have as well, yeah. How's it going, Lux? How is it going for you? I don't think I'm buying either of those. We're scaling fine. I don't need to. Just Supernova alone is enough early. As much as I'd like some scaling chips, I'm not gonna like re-roll for them, you know what I mean? I kinda need the money. Dropping in just to say that I made my first stream today. Oh, did you? Did you stream on both? Did you stream on YouTube? And what did you stream? I could look for a standard pack here, but I could also just open the Jumbo Spectral and fucking send it. So I get a gold or a purple or an aura. I think I'm on that purple seal shit here. And give me a little bit of econ. Stream just on YouTube. Death Cars Remaster on development. Ah! On that development grind. I think I've seen Turtle stream like dev stuff a couple times as well. Streaming is a little bit different than... I see the straight flush, by the way. I'm just trying to decide what I'm trying to get rid of. These and just... Well, I guess no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to make use of the seal, so just play the fucking straight flush. Yeah, streaming's a little bit different. I streamed myself fixing this mod word. Yeah, streaming's a little bit different from making videos as well, I note. Like, just being able to talk is a really strong skill. First hand drawn face down. Alright, I'm gonna discard these 4. We know these are hearts now. This one we don't know for sure. But we do know that it... Well, unless it's both aces, which probably not. Like there's a chance, but it's not a very high chance, right? What are you? You are an ace, so you must be a heart. Because that's how organization works. Well, that's all I have right now. Yeah. I don't know what to, like... See, this is what you're not supposed to do. Chariot, strength. Do I just want to strength some 2s up to 3s, I guess? Cut out a couple ranks. I'll probably take the business card, sell the egg. Sit on this. Rank. Nice, discard all the hearts, play these. Get some money, hopefully, maybe. Yes, nice. Discard 5 more hearts. play the spades. Turtle fixed all the bugs except one, but that bug is so obscure it's not that big of a deal. Getting a juggler tag on the AAAA challenge adds 3 invisible cards to your deck, and all it does is just make the aces spread out a bit more, so it's a super obscure visual bug. Wait, why does it do that? Also, the fuck is up with the weather at me? Earlier this week it was 40 Celsius, and now that I'm at the beach wanting to swim, it's windy and 18. A classic. I'm just gonna play this. It's a high card. Neat. I still win. I was kind of hoping for the $2. Yeah, like, we get that kind of weather very rarely here. Usually if we get that weather, we know well in advance because it's going to be like a hurricane. I guess Juggler Tag breaks when you don't have many cards in your deck. Yeah, but usually it doesn't in the base game, right? Like if you don't have enough cards to draw, it still just draws them and then spreads them out. That's not a bug with my mod, that's a Balatro thing. You see the same thing in stuff like Cryptid. Ah. Honestly, I might take the Mega Standard here. I'm kind of looking for some seals. Hey, blue seal. And it's a diamond, but it's a wild diamond, so I'm not really concerned. And then we've got a red seal 3. Do I care about that? I mean, I guess I do. You want me to discard hearts again, eh? Very well. I can do that, especially if you're going to give me these hearts in particular. Moon. That's not happening. Thanks for the $1. Yeah, discard the hearts again. Fuck it. Boom. Now we're double scaling. I can't be stopped. It's really interesting, though. I really wish DJ actually souped and saladed it. It would be cool. What is that? What does that mean? Ooh, money. Not a lot of money, but money. More money than I put into it. What's our boss? Hearts are debuffed. Well, that's concerning. Give me an extra discard, maybe? I mean, my Supernova and my Castle are scaling fine, but I feel like I need something more than that. Flashcard's scaling, but it's too slow. These are too slow for what I need, right? Like, Spare Trousers isn't going to do a ton for me right this second. I could potentially scale it because it's the checkered deck, and, you know, you can play flushes that have 2 pairs in them, but I think I'd just take the extra discard and pray. Flashcard is fast if you have money. Yeah, let me just get some real quick. Hold on, watch this. 2. I might just honestly play the fucking hearts. Like, they're dead in the water, but most of my chips come up here anyways, so should be fine. You want me to discard spades? Clearly, I actually am alright with playing hearts. So I got like 2,000 points for the last hand. I'm just gonna win as soon as I do it. Let's go ahead and discard a couple more times then. Get rid of all the spades I draw. And there we go. By the way, hello, Lightspeed. I like the extra shop slots. I don't much care for 8-ball, but I guess I could take it just for the fuck of it. Give me an extra reroll when I buy the voucher. We get a Temperance, big. We get the Arcana pack. What's in it? Sun. You know what? Just on the off chance Castle decides it wants to pick diamonds once, I think I might sun these. Hello. Draw 4 blue. Wait, wrong game. How's it going? How's it going, Belladonna? I had a flashcard run with a bunch of negative econ jokers. Uh-huh. It was amazing, and before you say bull, and the other one would have been, well, hold on, wait, I'm having an aneurysm. There's no punctuation. And before you say bull, and the other one would have been better. Anytime I have one of those, I'm encouraged to just never reroll, even though it doesn't change anything. Also, it's funny rerolling 1,000 times. Okay, I think I understand what was said, and I don't think it didn't happen. If that's what you mean by that. I totally believe that happened. It's Balatro. Fish stick, are you just not good enough at the game? Or is it the sweats that are holding you down? My first message here, and I'm getting greeted by rock music. Hey, you can request stuff if you'd like! Exclamation point SR, and then a YouTube link to preferably music, or else it'll probably yell at you. Do you like rock music is a better question. I was just thinking to myself that this song goes way harder than I remember. Woke up a bit early, had breakfast, then choked up for an hour. Let's see, how's my morning been? I woke up, I set my alarm a little bit later today, because if you saw yesterday's stream at all, I was super out of it. And then I did not get to take the nap that I said I was going to go take. So I slept a little longer today. And then I spent half an hour trying to get the TV out there to hook up to our Google smart home system, and I just, like, it recognized that it was there. It was just like, yeah, it's offline. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, oh, okay, sure. So I gave up on that. And then I watched the Red Wings highlights from last night, and I ate some cereal, and now we're here. Not necessarily in that order either. It's a skill issue. Word. Ooh, Linkin Park added to the queue. Huge. Lazy Turtle's heading out. Alright, see you, man. Have fun at the beach, hopefully. Hopefully it gets warm suddenly. Let me get the golden joker here. Man, I'm really running on 2 fucking jokers right now, and then like a bunch of econ and random crap. Like, 8-Ball really thinks he's part of the team, you know what I mean? But as long as we're scaling, we're alright. Desi is known for recommending horrible meme songs. Is this a new Linkin Park song, or am I just, for some reason, unfamiliar with this one? This is a winning run. So far, so good. Ooh, Wii Joker. It's a shame I already got rid of some of my 2s. Cannot use that. Can't use Square Joker either, because I'm playing, you know, flushes on the flush deck. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. I do recognize this song. It took me a minute. It took me till the chorus, but I now recognize it. Fortune Teller's awful in this deck. I might take a drunkard just for a bit of safety. Sorry, 8-Ball, you're not really killing it out here. The arm. Man, I got 1 level and you're gonna take it from me. The fuck is wrong with you? Hey, there we go. That was a good one. Nope, that's a bad tarot to get, though. I'm not turning things into diamonds. This is not the diamond deck. Yes, more discards means more chips. Boom, 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 boom. Not hunting blue seal with golden joker. I have a blue seal. It didn't show up. I'm using all my discards. Do I care about Planet Merchant? Maybe a little bit. I certainly don't care about any of these. I guess I'll take a high card just in case I'm forced to play one. I have been forced to do that so far this run. Magician's fine. Reroll me once. Blackboard. Blackboard? Blackboard's a little weird to make happen, but I could probably make it work. It's going to require some deck shifting, but it is kind of a really good payoff if I can make it work. I love how Space Joker always succeeds when I'm fighting this boss. It's goofy. No. What's your hand size? I got a whole lot of 8. Oh, you want me to discard spades, eh? Alright. It doesn't really work with the blackboard, but you never know. Oh, look! I lied. This is just gonna win me the round, though, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just gonna win it. Well, it might put me a little shy. It really depends on what happens with the hearts here. Never mind, we won. It actually did not matter at all whether those hit or not. Alright, we're not... Sorry, no more ads at the end of your song. Get out of here. Also, The Boys Season 5 is coming out earlier, and I'm excited. It's coming out in April, and I'm going crazy. Holy fuck. Alright. Deep breaths. Is The Boys still really good? Because I've heard that it's like kind of... It's fine. They've gotten really on the nose with things recently, which, you know... Do you? I haven't seen any of it, so I'm literally just saying what I've heard. Discard hearts. Sir, yes, sir. Do it again. Okay, I'm probably gonna play this one. Chariot, probably just one of these. High Priestess me. High card's fine. Sell that. Play you. Hitting exactly the number of hearts that I need is the annoying part. Right? Like, I need to have either exactly 5 hearts or 0 hearts. Nowhere in between. For the sake of not accidentally losing by not drawing flushes, I am just going to go ahead and play this one. Okay, that is 6 hearts. That is the wrong number of hearts. That is the right number of hearts. Alright. Alright. And the Minecraft server that I was talking about before is probably going to be up for next week. So I'm thinking we're going to be doing some Uma on Tuesday. And I'm going to be pulling for Manhattan Cafe. The coffee drinker will be coming home with me. And then... technically, I only have like 180 pulls, so... Hopefully, they're coming home with me. And then... We'll probably schedule some Minecraft in there somewhere midweek. We'll try it out on the server. I might play once or twice before then just to get some super basic stuff set up so you guys don't have to watch me mine resources. Like mine coal. Um we're gonna do blueprints next week. I wanna see if we can finish it next week, so I might schedule it twice. Anyways, what did I miss? Season 4 is good. It's just like, I don't want to talk about politics that much, but I'll keep it vague. A certain group realized that the show is making fun of them, so they're very angry. You don't, like, you don't have to twist my dick about it. I know who we're talking about right now. Season 4 is really good, but one of the characters is extremely annoying, but it's fine since she doesn't show up as much. Gen V or 5, either way. The Boys spinoff is also okay. Season 2 is odd. The finale is good though. I feel like season 4. Oh my god. Got it all bottled up. You're like, I need to tell someone about this. I feel that. I'm not buying the sun. That doesn't make any sense with Blackboard. These aren't it, man. These are not it. Where are the cards that give me score that's not 100 chips that slowly goes down? Like, we can do better. We've got two turns on Drunkard still. I'll take the death. That's good. Pass on the High Priestess. Go next. The club does nothing and is nothing. I would very much like a second blue seal, even if that does mean that I don't get to use either of them this time. I think it's fine. I think I just make a second blue seal and play these. Open the door, we won't bite. Wait, what? Desi, the reason everything feels weird is because after season 3 of The Boys, the derived... Oh, okay. Not derived? Diverted. Diverged? One of those. Not derived. Imagine the mult on flashcard. Yeah, we'd be up to like 25 or something at this point. I would torment you with bad music, but my phone is so laggy, and every time I leave Twitch, my phone goes crazy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your phone being laggy right now. The Boys is a good show, not a great show. That seems to be the sentiment that I've heard. Is like, it's good. Ooh, money. I like money. Hot take. Money's good. It can be used to buy goods and services. No. We can do better. Are there uncommons? Can we have some of those? That's not really what I was asking for, but thanks. The trio's interesting. It's a little hard to make the trio work since we have very little deck fixing, but it is potentially run winning, and we do need a replacement for Drunkard, which dies in one round. Matador, can you even work against this? No, it doesn't work against the wheel. It's literally just 10 mult. Mary Andy. Mary Andy is an interesting take. Lower hand size makes flushes harder, but it also... No, it doesn't really make Blackboard easier, though, when you're playing flushes specifically. If I was playing throw random crap at the wall, it would probably work better, but... Give me the standard pack. Those are awful. I guess I'll take a spade. Ooh. 1,000 angry bees sends 50 bits, which on my screen does look like 1,000 angry bees. Thank you very much for the 50 bits. Hold on, this is what it... Can I even... Can I show this? Hold on, does this work? Yeah, this works. This is what it looks like on my screen. Probably looks similar for you guys, but it's just like... Back over to gameplay. Okay, you can see it in chat. Okay, because over here I can't see it, but over here I can see it. I hate money. You can bother me by giving me money. Is that the angle I should be taking? No, don't give me money. No. What am I gonna do with that? Useless. What do you use money for? What am I discarding? Spades? Say less. That is 5 hearts. I don't want to play my... No, I'm not gonna play that. Hold on. Give me... Give me, like... Oh, you know what? This is a perfect cheese time. Hold on, let's do a little bit of cheese. Delicious. Where are you? You're a heart. There's a heart on top. Look at that. We can discard 1 spade, and we get to keep all this, and technically that's a wild card, so it is a spade or a club. It counts. Boom. Let us play. I still have 40 bits, 45 bits. I can do a funny. I love jokes. Hydrate Soup Man. I'm sorry, I missed your hydrate. You can't just have us redeem for 69k that end stream. I absolutely can. And eventually someone is gonna do it. It turns off if it goes over 10 viewers in chat. So if we're doing really well, it won't work. But it is absolutely there, and one of these days someone will activate it, I'm sure. And then I will raise the price. Fuck, guess we're playing the heart. I really don't like doing that, but... Le shrug. Jesse's gotta go, but he'll be back very soon. Alright, see you. Soup, 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 soup. I don't know what to say to that. I was trying to think of something witty, but I couldn't. Let's remove another heart here with a death. Make another steel card. Reroll once. See the egg for the 4th time this game. 90k, Jesus. Alright. You want me to discard hearts again? Fuck. There we go. Alright. You guys count. This is actually a fairly good score. Yeah, 63k. Can't scoff at that. I just gotta start playing a little safe. I can't be like digging for these blue seals because I need very specific hands at the moment. We need some mult. We need some actual mult or a way to start more consistently triggering the trio. When's Turtle going online? Oh, when's Turtle going online? Are you talking about Lazy Turtle? Lazy Turtle said that he was not at home today, so I couldn't actually tell you what his plans are. How do I actually do the music thing? I've never used Twitch. !SR. And then the name of the YouTube link and the song name. Yeah. Every time someone redeems it, DJ halves the price. No. I never stream again. People can successfully spend like what would it end up being, like 140,000 points to end my career? Ooh, black hole. We like a good black hole. What? You know, Mr. Bones, perhaps it's about time you came along. You want me to discard hearts? I can do that. Not bad. Lightspeed just typed the craziest string of words ever, but I know that Knife Party is an actual group, so I'm not gonna say anything. Good lord. You know what? Give me another one of these. Wrong version, I wanted the solo version. RIP. If you go find the specific YouTube link, you can do it that way as well. Sometimes it does do the wrong thing. Discard you. That's not helpful. It is a spade though, so I guess I'm safe to play it. Blah. Discard you two. That's definitely not what I wanted. Not even a little bit, actually. I think I just play the two... Like, I would have accepted just a spade, right? Like, if one had been a spade, that would have been fine. Because I could just do this. And then maybe, like, one of those. And, like, yeah, it would have not been as good scoring, but it's still fine. Which suit are you? You are a spade, alright, so I can play, like, U5 and probably win just fine. Did I score 15k on that last hand? I don't remember now. I don't think I did. Let me do the double steal. What is Trio even doing there? Trio is hoping that I find a way to fix my fucking deck. And in the event that I can, he will be a happy camper. Because I do have some cards that I have 3 or more of, especially like these queens. It's not as though it can't be useful, it's just, it's currently not. It's actively killing the run. What was I going to replace that shit with? What, you want me to still have Golden Joker so that I can reroll once every other round? Like, what have I seen that's going to replace that? Hey, +1 hand size goes hard. Am I discarding for spades now? I think I am. And beyond that, also for the blue seals. One, two, three, four, five. I probably don't need to be discarding as much as I have been at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mostly because the castle's starting to get to the point where, like, it's a 360, my discards aren't, like, making that much of a difference anymore. I mean, flush is definitely coming along. What do you got in here? Another flush. Big. We've already fought the arm. We don't have to care about that. We're facing the wall as the last one, which means we're really going to have to lock in for that particular fight. You want me to discard hearts this time. I can do that. How do I remove a song? If you put the wrong one, exclamation point, wrong song, all one word. As 2 words might also work, but... I gotta ask. You gotta ask? I'm waiting. How many rounds on Bone Man? We still got 2 more. In other words, against the wall. He might be getting his use right there. I should probably just save. Alright, I'm gonna start with this. Do I have another 3? Yes, I have 2 more 3s of spades. There's one of them. I got a flush house here that I'm pretty sure I don't want to play. Ah, fuck. Quick, cheese mode, go! I don't usually like to do this, but I just kind of feel like it today. I don't know what it is. It's a heart on top. Okay, not worth the effort then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. 4 fingers would be something that I would definitely take here. 4 fingers would give me a lot of versatility in what I can and can't do. Does the bot look exclusively for videos that count as music or any video? I don't know how it does it with the name of the song instead of the link. I don't actually know how it does it. Name 4 fingers. Ring, pinky, middle, and fuck, what's the last one? Oh god, I'm choking. That's index. 4 fingers. Alright, just play that one. We've got 1 discard and a dream. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And hope we draw, like, specifically 1 heart. Otherwise, Bones is gonna do its job. Go, Mr. Bones, do your thing. Does this work? Creates a planet card for final played poker hand of round if held in hand. Yeah, that should work fine here. Neat. Thank you, Mr. Bones. I'll definitely take that. Ooh, Acrobat's not a bad replacement. That can definitely help things. Ramen's also not a bad one. Do I like ramen more or less? I think I like ramen less. Well, that's actually a good question. If I can set up the final hand correctly, like, it's an easy clap, right? We are against the Crimson Heart, though, so it's never going to be easy. Crimson Heart never makes anything easy. There's a world where I discard Blackboard as well. I feel like since I'm going to be playing these upcoming rounds, I feel like I probably don't want Ramen. I am going to be discarding a fair bit. I think I'm more tempted to just keep what I've got here and save a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be fine, I suppose. You want me to discard hearts? This is a fine play. Yep. That's a perfectly fine play. If I could do that every time, we'd win easily. Might as well discard since I'm here. See if we can find some of those B's right here. You want me to discard hearts? Those 2, and I guess you can go as well. Since I know I'm winning regardless here, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. I've seen a surprising lack of, like, ability to edit my deck this game. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Erosion's not helpful at all. Alright, go next. We're gonna obviously roll down for the final hand of the round. Great. Discard here, here, here. Moon. See, even the ones that I've gotten from my purple seals have been pretty fucking mid. Um, cool. Low eco for deck fixing? Yeah, but I just haven't seen the option for it, right? We've re-rolled a couple times here and there. We've opened Arcana packs. There just hasn't really been a whole lot. See, like, what's this? An Ankh is obviously not the choice. Sudden hard pivot, sell everything, go double trio. Um, Deja Vu... You, I guess, is fine. Hey, we can take back Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is an unconditional 4x, basically, as long as you don't hit it on the last hand. At least, I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's disabled on the last hand, it doesn't work, right? Surely we wouldn't get screwed by that anyways, though. King of Spades is 2x small. We only got 2 of those, and that's prior to Supernova. It's not good. Drunkard's not it. Raised Fisted. Fortune Teller's at 22. That's not really that great either. And one more. Baseball card. We've got 2 uncommons. Baseball card could be alright. I sell you, I pick up the baseball card. That's a 2.25x. That's not too bad, unconditionally. Is that what we need here? 2.25x, but only when they aren't disabled, right? Because if it disables... The problem with baseball card is it's not very good against this boss, because if it disables itself, then you don't get anything. And if it disables Blackboard or Castle, I believe it won't get the right, like it won't get the 1.5 from those. So basically, if it disables Supernova, we don't get any points anyways. So this is actually not as good as like what I imagined on first glance. The Empress, I'll probably pick up the Jumbo Celestial. I'm back and I have 2 questions. Do you have plans to do more Balatro multiplayer games? Potentially, yes. I did enjoy it when I played it. And do you plan on beating all the challenges at some point except the really hard one? These suck, damn. I can't say for sure if I'm gonna beat them all. Like, it's not like a challenge I have in mind. I didn't intend to do that. Whether I do or not remains to be seen, but that wasn't like on the docket. No, it's fine if you disable it first. I don't give a shit. Alright, I gotta consider which options I have for potentially getting 3 of a kinds of one suit or another. I think most of them are going to be on spades. I know I have 6s and 3s as an option. It looks like I don't have jacks, 10s, or 8s as an option, so those should be the first to throw away. Very nice. Play just a standard hand like so for now. Get that 3x there. Alright, you've disabled Supernova. This hand might as well be dead anyways, so it's basically just playing a whatever I want, right? Because it's never gonna give me that much mult. Even if I played a flush, I'm losing out on essentially a 4x multiplier. Alright, disabling Blackboard is annoying, but it is possible to get around it with something like the trio. Are these modded challenges? Oh, not this one currently, but what she is speaking of is, yes. So, what am I doing here? Am I just discarding these? It feels a little weird. Maybe I do this. Okay. I'm gonna play... There's no way I don't draw any hearts, right? So this is entirely reliant on me playing these two hearts, drawing two spades, and then either basically I have two outs. Either this X doesn't hit Mr. Bones, so I already have a 4 in 5 chance of just winning, or in the event that that doesn't happen, I need to make sure that I can play a fully black left in hand, 3 of a kind, which basically my best odds of that are just to play these two cards, right? Eat my ass. Drew one heart and I got my 3 of a kind, but what are you gonna do? So I'm pretty sure this is just gonna lose. Blackboard is dead anyways, yeah. Good job, Mr. Crimson. Yeah, you lose the 1 in 5, and that's just what happens. Let's see. I don't think a flush is going to win me this. We got the 3 of a kind. We don't get the blackboard, and that's already enough. We're gonna get like 130,000 or something, but it's just not enough. Yeah, and you don't get to use it. Yeah, not without both 3Xs. Alas. Absolutely screwed by the RNG on that one. I will not hear differently. That's an easy first win. We need an 07 emote? Yeah, we do. Those suck. Guess I'll take a greedy Joker. That's not even good. That doesn't do anything. To the moon's a little early to be picking up a perishable version. Perishable version of. We're gonna win in 2 regardless of what I do here, so just play 2 flushes. Or a dead DJ emote. Yeah, a rest in peace emote would go hard too. Smiley face, get out of here. I'm not taking an eternal delayed gratification. You couldn't pay me to do that. Ooh, 6 points shy. Rip. Smoky Grim Reaper emote. Oh, hey. It's a shame you're perishable. Might still be worth the effort, though. We'll see. Can I get $5 of extra econ out of reserved parking brainstorm? Maybe. I guess I'll leave the 1 queen in hand for now. I guess not if I don't win the 50-50. Like Chaos was great as well. Yeah. What do you give me? Nope. Kinda hoping for an extra face. That'll do. Got 1 extra dollar. Oh, he's back. I have no money though, so I'm not buying these. At least I don't believe erosion would make a lot of sense here. Erosion can be good, but again, deck fixing. $0 again, very cool. There we go. Let me discard the hearts here. Nothing. One more dollar. It's basically paid for itself. Oh, my phone stopped lagging. Hey, DJ, pick a number between 1 and 20. Do I have to? Ancient Joker's not good on this deck because it can pick suits you don't have. Mouth. That's fine. It's the mouth. I mean, I'm gonna play... What hand type do you think I'm gonna play, you know? Starts with F, ends with Lush. Yes, I have to? Okay, lucky number 13. Ads incoming. Ancient Joker is absolutely dog water in my opinion and needs a buff. I disagree wholeheartedly, just not on this deck. I think Ancient Joker is one of the best in the game for anti-8 runs. You can see an Ancient Joker early and actually just, like, play for wild cards or honk it, and you literally just win the run on the spot. Astronomer could be good. Look at that, it already almost paid for itself. Take the high card. I should probably take the extra hand as well. We don't need to take it right this second, though. The needle, eh? Not sure what I'm gonna do about the needle. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about a lot of this, to be honest. I don't have any scaling right now. I'm kind of looking to just get as many face cards as I can and just play the shit out of a face card flush with a ton of mult. Like that, you know? That's a pretty good hand. Back to the status quo. I had 3 Ancient Jokers on a run recently. I'm sure that run went well. I almost never take it due to its heavy inconsistency of picking suits that you may never own. Well, you're not supposed to pick it if you've already decided that you have 20 of one suit and 3 of another. If you see it at a time when your deck is evenly distributed, though, it's fairly consistent to be able to pick out at least one flush, and the Ancient Joker should be just winning you that hand. Still, wild cards are absolutely dog shit, and honestly, wild cards are still bad with Ancient Joker because of those 4 boss blinds. I mean, the 4 boss blinds are always going to screw certain builds, just like the plant screws so many different face card builds, right? I don't think the fact that the suit blinds exist is like any more of a counter than any other deck, right? Like if I run into the eye in anti-5, I'm still gonna eat shit and die playing this flush build. Deja Vu or Aura? I guess I'll Deja Vu a Queen. I really need to be, like, looking for better shit. Strength is good, I suppose. Spend 2 econ for 1 econ is what that move was. Hey, this is pretty solid. Hold on. Make some extra face cards, turn them all into hearts. I can't complain. You've only got 1 round remaining. Fuck it. Get your value out while you can. Very nice. Let's see if we can find, like, a random heart, since I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna win regardless in just a moment. Yeah. Unfortunately, still gotta play one of these, but... Oh, sevens to Mr. Brainstorm. Free Celestial Pack. It's garbage. Needle killing my pair runs all day, right, exactly. Just need Bloodstone now, DJ, yep. What are you on? Spade? But you're Eternal, so I can't take you. Which is unfortunate. As much as I'd like to. Like, I could use it as a get out of jail free here, right? Like, just play a Spade flush and bada bing, bada boom. 1,000 bits? Who the fuck gifted 1,000 bits? I think, was it Solar who gifted 1,000 bits over the course of, like, I mean, he donates every now and then, so that's probably, like, his sum total. To be fair, while Brainstorm is good, it lacks huge flexibility. Brainstorm, like, yeah, that feels like a very looking for a weakness kind of thing to say. Like, yeah, is Brainstorm worse than Blueprint? Yes. Is it still probably the second best Joker in the game? Yes. I'm trying to get a 10-win streak run, but I lost because this game refused to give me a pair again. This is the second time this has happened. A few weeks ago, the game did the same thing on my 10th round, and both times it was on the final boss, which honestly destroyed my interest in Balatro, and I haven't touched it in a long time. I feel like I shouldn't have gone weird-ass for weird-ass achievements and should have just played this game normally. You should know that if you're going to play for, like, weird-ass achievements like that you're probably going to fail some of the time. Yeah. I'm never touching Balatro again. That is crazy. Are you playing on white stake, gold stake? What are you playing on? I need to be re-rolling. Like, I'm not gonna win with the crap that I have. Because that's what I have. I have crap. 4 fingers. I mean, it doesn't make it easier for me to win. Supernova goes hard, though. Supernova goes very hard. Alright, alright. Smiley face, you can go. Supernova, you're in. Reserve parking probably isn't good enough, and I do still have Econ in Astronomer. So I probably sell you, and I take the 4 fingers to make my flushes a lot more versatile. Like, it's impressive how much more versatile flushes become with 4 fingers. White stakes is definitely the hardest. I agree with that for sure. I probably shouldn't be holding on to this. Well, we have a flush, but we don't have a 2 pair. Do I care? That remains to be seen. I don't think I care. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, like, I can play an 8, I guess, if I want to, but I don't really want to. Great, Supernova plus Mystic Summit. Clever doesn't trigger, but I think that's probably still enough to win. How's it going, Baja? Hey, nice. We're gonna pretend like that wasn't insanely close. Yikes. White stake is easy as hell. The only way you can lose is if you're new to the game or forgot to prepare for a boss blind, or if you're dumb and you go for a photo ched run and don't have a backup plan by making a glass card. Yes. Yeah, like if you just generally don't understand the mechanics yet because you just started or something like that, or like, as you said, you go for something silly just for the fuck of it, and it doesn't work out. Okay, get out of here, Clever. I'm gonna take 8-ball for a second. I need my money back. I need dollars in my pocket. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is a flush, and it happens to also include the 2 pair that we had before, right? Like, this would have worked with our 2 pair Joker. Because it doesn't actually need to be scoring, I just need to have played a 2 pair. So that would have worked. Okay, it looks like I do need that, the 0 discards remaining molt as well, to some extent. Which doesn't surprise me that much. He says then refusing to discard because he's trying to get 8-ball to trigger, which it never will. Yeah, it's fine. Did my songs play? Maybe. I don't know which ones were yours. Also, I finally realized that 8-ball is actually pretty nice. I'm currently using it, and I don't like it. It's not treating me very well. Neither is my fucking celestial... Yeah, I'm watching you, astronomer. You have yet to give me a flush. I ain't going very far in this run if I can't get that. Eight ball is, I mean, it's mid. 8-ball's mid. That's all there is to it. It's fine. It's not bad, but it's mid. Also, hot take, Blueprint is the worst Joker ever because it's bad by itself. You know, yeah, if I see a Blueprint in the first shop, and I'm really struggling for points, yeah. You're so right. Is this a hiker angle? I do need something to replace Mystic Summit, and I really don't like using Mystic Summit. But hiker's just not really the chips angle for this particular deck, where I'm just playing whatever. Yes, Blueprint is bad. Wait, no, you're not supposed to take that seriously. That was a joke. Blueprint's the best Joker in the game. There is no contest. It's literally whatever Joker is your best Joker. Whenever you need it, you can change it during the hand. Like, it's absolutely the best thing. There is no contest. Hook. Yeah, discard my hearts. Yeah. I'm just playing whatever it gives me. Dude, Blueprint's so bad. It's not good when you don't have other Jokers. Looks at 5 Joker slots. I think I might have found the problem, guys. If you ever find yourself playing the game with 0 Jokers, chances are you're playing the game wrong. Unless you're in ante 2 or sooner. Constellation! That seems pretty good. We'll see if we can scale it up in time, but it seems pretty good. 25,000. That's actually a concerningly high score. Death. Emperor. High Priestess Justice should probably save me a little bit. Actually, no, it won't. I actually still need to reroll here. What's the worst Joker for real, though? Scholar? Scholar can still win your runs. Normally you don't build aces, but aces are immune to every boss. There is no boss that directly counters aces. I guess that's true for some of the numbers as well. It depends on what you're building. Scholar gives chips and molt, though. I feel like Scholar plus just a couple of times molt cards can probably win you a run. The worst Joker? Hold on, let's reflect on my tier list that I made a few months back. Where did I put that? Because I made a Smash or Pass tier list, and then I made an actual tier list. I have Matador as my worst, I believe. But even that one has its most niche uses. I think for a standard anti-8 run, I'm probably going to go with Lottery Ticket as the worst. Or whatever the hell the name of it is. Lottery Ticket or the Idol. Those are the two that I have rated the worst here. And I think I stand by that thinking back on my logic. Garbage. I guess popcorn might help me survive, but who is that replacing, right? Honestly, taking a blueprint shop 1 is still not that good. Anytime I see it, I skip it. I wouldn't. That might be part of the problem. You can win all the way through Ante 1 without any jokers, so I think it is pretty valid to take a blueprint if you see one in shop 1 and you can afford it somehow. The worst joker is definitely Obelisk, but it still has its uses. That's cap as shit. I don't know who told you Obelisk is bad, but you should probably like not think that because it's not bad at all. It's a little hard to use, yeah, but Obelisk is not bad. The Idol is the best selling Joker late game when building a hyper-specific deck. Still not the best Joker late game. There are better builds. But Idol is very good late game. The problem is it's only good there. And I did my tier list based on anti-8 runs. So actually what will win you the game. Don't give me 4 hearts again. Fuck off. Ay. Those are bad, but at least I'm scaling off those. Okay. Obelisk is the worst Joker for a rare Joker. I disagree with that too. But it still has its uses. Just because it's the worst doesn't mean it's bad. I think most rare Jokers have a very specific thing you usually have to do to make it work. Like, even fucking baseball card, you have to go find uncommons specifically, right? Idol is extremely fun, to be honest. It's fun trying to deck fix until you have one type of card in your deck. That is true. It is fun to try to make it work. It just usually doesn't. Finally, a flush level. My god. Always buy Devil. I see the upcoming Spades debuffed. I don't think I care that much. I need some more chips or just general levels. I'm just going to keep playing that king. A little bit extra points never hurt anyone. Alright, I should win off this one. Let's see if we can find the spade we need. We put the devil on the red seal. And we win. DJ, give me mine industry tips. I can't. I don't know how. Matador can be decent, but it's the worst. It's also just extremely annoying because the description is so confusing. Hey, thank you for the bit. Because the description is so confusing. Yeah, I think it's just vague. The worst rare Joker is Hit the Road. The fact that it resets all built up mult makes it absolute dog shit. I generally agree with that. Yeah, Campfire is a little easier, and it has a few more synergies with like getting things that are cheap, right? If you get the 50% off, you can literally buy and sell every consumable you see in the shop, and it doesn't even cost money. Who else do I have rated low on my tier list? You know what? Maybe we could stand to do a revisit of this tier list. And like see if I still agree with the things that I said back then. We'll see in just a second. Also, I like this shop. This is a good shop. This is a shop that might help me not die. Thank you, Astronomer. $44 more to go. Oh, Lord. And Twitch doesn't sell bits by the hundreds. The smallest pack is 95 bits. Oh, that's a class. Oh. That's a classic. Alright, well, Crafty, you only had one round remaining. Now you have 0. Hey, Shiko, welcome in, brother. Right in time for spade cards are debuffed as well. I'm literally trying to win with just Supernova Constellation, and that's it. The difference between 1.3x and 1.6x is like, what? 15 to 20%? So I can expect 15 to 20% more score than I did on the previous one, assuming I can play all flushes. I think that means I should still be able to win, since I'm scaling the flat as well. Shiko from the top rope. Fuck him up, bro. Oh. Alright, this is going to immediately make it harder. I guess I can just play the 4-finger flush. I've been trying to get the flushes 5 because it means more chips. But if I can't do that... Oh, you know what? I don't have my chip joker anymore. I'm probably not going to win this unless I can find a straight flush. Which, to be fair, straight flushes are fairly doable. Look at the damn screen. Chill, chill. The Balatro Discord is fucking agony unless it magically got better because I haven't seen it in it. I haven't been in there about a year, but blah, 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 posted slur. Oh, that's every public Discord server. Don't worry about that. That's normal. Shikoga is pretty strong. People just diss it for not having any mult. That is a valid take. Sorry, Queen, you can't come along for this one. I'm going to need to find this right here. That right there. How did that still not score anything good? Damn. I guess because Supernova isn't triggering. Oh well. We're gonna lose this because I had to get rid of the chip joker. And I don't have any chips because I only got one level of flush. 07s. I wasn't focused up. I should have noticed that, honestly. Should have sold the astronomer. Is he stupid? I might just use a clanker to do my programming assignment. That's generally not a good way to get a job. Not even Shiko could have saved you from that one. Nope. No, if I hadn't sold my chips, I would have been fine there, though. Is this good enough? Yes, exactly. Chat's distracting me, man. How could you guys do this to me? Hey, look, another astronomer. This time eternal. I'm not allowed to get rid of him. Shiko is bad, case in point. Not even the right usage of the it's case in point. One, two, three, four, five. I will not stand for this Shiko slander. No, it's Cade and point. Look, he didn't even spell it right. I win. Oh boy. Perishable blueprint. Could it not be perishable for once? That'd be cool. Where did you learn English? Where'd you learn English? Clearly not America. Shiko for a legendary is bad, but it's still a great Joker. I actually disagree. I think Shiko's one of the best. Again, this is for anti-8 runs. For anti-8 runs, Shiko's one of the best you're going to get. I think probably they all have their uses. Obviously, if you're going to get like Trib on Abandoned deck, you're going to be like, ah, fuck me. Or for that matter, Canio on Abandoned deck as well. But they all have their uses. I think Shiko's quite good. I mean, it just literally turns off all of the counters to a face card deck, right? And to that end, you could argue it's just as good as Trib or Kenio for, well, not Kenio, but you could argue it's as good as Trib for face card decks because it makes you not have to worry about getting countered. I'm going to buy you for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Thank you, Misprint. I don't even think compared to other legendaries it's bad. I think it's a middle of the pack legendary. I don't think it's fair to even say it's bad among legendaries. And we are going to go over my tier list after this run. We'll see if we can actually clutch up this win. I'm not taking Showman. Here's a really good bad anti-8 Joker right here. This is another great choice for worst. Let's go gambling is basically what that Joker is. Play only one hand type. I was already planning on it. Thank you for asking, though. Canio is annoying as fuck to use. It's decent, but it's still absolutely horrible. So I would argue that the weakest legendary on Gold Stake anti-8 runs is probably... It depends on when you get it, but it could be Yorick. You get less discards, it's really slow to scale. If you don't have any way to increase your number of discards, it goes up by 1x at most per ante. Riffraff isn't. I don't think a Riffraff. Which, I mean, that's like Canio. If you find one Hanged Man every 2 antes, you can do the same, right? Let's go ahead and hang some low hearts. Perkeo, it totally depends on if you can find a Hermit in the shop. $20 a round is some insane econ value. Looks inside. Well, I think it's true that for most legendaries, they're only good if you get them before Ante-5. Most of them are scaling, except Trib. Do I like these? Business card? Yeah, I suppose I like these. I'll take a hallucination and a business card. Bro, I'm ready for this misprint to shit the bed and just give me like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and I lose. Trip is the best legendary in my opinion. I think I can generally get behind that. Hermit. See, now if I get a Perkeo, maybe we buy it and hold on to it just in case. No, we don't, because we want to actually see the fucking Hermit in the packs as well. I'll hold on to you. Strength Y. No reason. Hang. Hang low hearts. Nice, 2 for 2. World probably here. These two. Most likely, because I don't really want to use both of these right this second. Well, actually, I'm done opening packs. I'm gonna do this. Keep you, wheel here. Nope. Keep the Hierophant. Now I can... Well, actually, no. I want the High Priestess. Give me the Hierophant here. Use the High Priestess. There we go. I don't really care that much about those, but I'll level them just in case. Take Crystal Ball. They're like, would you like to try again? I'm not going to sell my misprint. That's my only moat right now, and I have this sneaking suspicion Riffraff is going to give me a bunch of econ crap. See? I know the plant ruins Trib, but consider this glass number cards. Yeah. It's very possible you heard this in a club somewhere. Hey, that's not a bad one. Alright, we need more consistent malt. Sorry, misprint, but you are not gonna be surviving much longer. I see that flush. There's a little bit of order there. I should have bought the flush first so that I could see it in the pack as well. Now, as much as I like the 3 of a kind, the family is never happening. Ride the bus, not happening. Give me the standard pack. These are kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Pretty sure these just suck. I'll take the 5. Give me the devil. You're up to 1.3. Now, reroll me. Invisible Joker, Sly Joker. Both solid choices. Invisible, especially. I would hate to accidentally hit Astronomer, and you know that's what I'm going to hit, but I'm going to try it anyways. Sell the golden for the Sly, and then I kind of have the chips figured out as well, because I am a little bit concerned about my scoring right now. I'm a little bit concerned. I don't want to get greedy with the money, end up losing that way. I'm gonna play this one because it's here. I'm too lazy to suggest songs, so I'm just gonna send just one Curly Toes and then do nothing. I will be skipping one Curly Toes. This is likely to win, but I also don't really have a good chance of making the devil actually work, so I'm just gonna put it on the 6 and hope that's not the one that gets discarded. Hey, Lamau. Never mind, we didn't get good mult. We gotta do it again. Alright, we just gotta hope 6 is not the one that's discarded. It was. Fuck me. I'm watching you, misprint. I don't skip songs just because they're long. I skip songs because they're bad. I like the director's cut. I don't care much for the pillar, so... We should be able to win a 9,000, right? Right, misprint? Watching you. Show me 22. 23? I didn't even know you could go that high. Alright, you're chill. You're chill. I wasn't familiar with your game. Dude, twice in a row. Alright, he's back. He's back. Good on him. I have Eternal Delayed Gratification with Eternal Castle, and I'm winning. Huh. That doesn't sound like it should work. Okay, we gotta pivot out of this. How? Am I selling both of these and 50-50ing on Constellation and not Astronomer? That sounds like some psychopath shit. I priestess me. It's got good value. Double Astronomer makes planets extra free. You're so right. Ooh, satellite. Have I really used $8? Wow. The more you know. Alright. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck! I knew it was gonna happen. -1 Joker slot. We're probably not winning this run now. I think I just gotta go with this, but there's no way I'm winning this, right? And the Empress will help, and the Chariot will help, but I don't really see it happening. We'll see. DJ, have faith. Just think of all the what? Nothing will happen when I win. Empress here. Chariot there. And we just see what that gives us. It might be alright. Yeah, it's like an alright hand, but I can't play that multiple times. And when it's not that, I'm getting peanuts. I'm playing the chip card because I think it's necessary. Yep, definitely not winning. GG. Lost it on the 50-50. I knew I could have just not done that, but I wanted to see what would happen. This is what we're talking about. This is how you could potentially lose a white stake run. They're on their way? Oh, are they? Like mail order shit? Wow, we are dark today. Holy. I guess it is dark outside again. Rainy and gross. Real quick, let's go over the tier list. I actually was serious that I would like to go over that again. But also, let me go ahead and get the redactyl and such up and ready to go for when we're done with that. Alright, so this was my tier list from way back when. I don't even remember how long ago this was. But this was my general take. So, just for the memes, we have these down here. The Cloud9. Cloud9's a fine Joker. Space Joker's fine as well. Matador is pretty bad. And then these were the ones I had down in F tier. Remember, this is for an anti-8 run. And if there's any that really stand out, I'll make sure to explain them. Like, for example, the Idol. It's just not good in a standard anti-8 run. You just can't fix your deck enough. And if you can fix your deck that much, you were probably winning anyways. This is much better for endless runs. DJ, is it okay if I DM you the challenges you've done and haven't done and pin it? Are you including ones that I like tried but didn't win? Because they already are checked off, are they not? If I've won them. Why is Cloud9 bad? It's not. We just had it down here in its own tier because someone was memeing in chat and I was like, all right, yeah, fine, we'll put it down here. Lottery Ticket is bad because, or whatever, I don't even remember. I think it's called Lottery Ticket or something like that. It's bad because you need to play 6 hands for it to give you the 4x mult. If you do not have 6 hands, so either blue deck plus the voucher or a normal deck plus both vouchers. If you don't have one of those, you just can't use it every single blind. And like, what the fuck good is it if every 5th or 4th blind you just don't get the 4x mult? Like, what? How are you gonna win? You know, I'm scaling, but only 2/3 of the time. It's not really great. Loyalty card, that's what it's called. Normal Joker, Seance, I also put down here. Seance is a little too hard to make work in a standard anti-8 run. Straight flushes do show themselves from time to time, but it's not something you can really rely on. It might be a little more useful on checkered deck, maybe. Then just some of the general, like, 4-of-a-kind Jokers. Misprints too inconsistent. Banner on Gold Stake, you only get 60 chips at base. It's worse than, like, Sly Joker, usually. Credit card, why would you tank your econ? If you see this and you really need it, you'll take it, but otherwise, no. And then superposition for similar reasons. I think I might nowadays bump superposition up a tier. I just think that this particular straight build is a little hard to make work. Yeah, lottery ticket, not golden ticket. Lottery ticket, loyalty card. The showman, sits right down here as well. There's very rare cases where in an anti-8 run, you'll be like, wow, my cards are so damn good that I want a showman. Faceless is a little hard to make work, discarding 3 face cards. Egg is literally worse Golden Joker. It has its own synergies with Temperance, but you gotta go find the Temperance. Then you've got your standard like Molt and Chip Jokers. I put the Chip Jokers a tier higher because I think chips, the flat chips, are more useful than the flat Molt. Splash, niche, but it has its uses if you're playing like a high card or a pair build and you want like 20 extra chips or you have a shitload of enhanced cards. Delayed gratification on gold stake, you only get 2 discards. And because the scores are higher, you're probably going to want to use your discards. If you, for some reason, don't need to use your discards, you can get as much money as Golden Joker. Congratulations. Is Faceless bad if ideally it's a pair run most of the time? Again, you only get 2 discards. So if you're lucky and you can draw the 3 face cards, cool, discard them, you're good. You can get the money out of it. But, like, it feels weird to discard to find more face cards to discard, and you only get to do it once. So it's better on lower stakes, right? And you're going to find that most of the cards that rely on discards are going to be that way. Banners that way. Delayed gratification is that way. Faceless is that way. Knife is way too much money to scale. Both of the 8 balls are fine, but you got to build around 8s, man. Who wants to do that? Bootstraps requires a money build specifically. In that one instance, it can be good. It can be your scaling, but it does rely on the finding the vouchers. Throwback, generally, you don't want to skip things. Faceless is an Econ Joker, so it's good. It's just hard to use. All Econ Jokers are great, but some are way better than others. Money is money. I do to generally agree with that sentiment, but I do agree. I do think it's one of the worst Econ Jokers of the Econ Jokers. These aren't necessarily in order, by the way. I don't think Delayed Gratification is better than Faceless. Why is there a negative 8 ball? There is not a negative 8 ball. That is a Joker that used to exist back in the beta of the game that worked with planets. If you played an 8, I believe it was like, if you play a pair of 8s, maybe it was. If you play a pair of 8s in a hand, you're guaranteed to get a random planet card. But it was a random planet. Are we still playing Balatro after this, or is the stream over? We're going to do the Redactyl and such after this, and then the stream will be over, yes. Pareidolia, very niche. It can work. Usually I don't find it the right timing for it to be useful. I've either already fixed my deck or I'm not playing a face card build. I do think Hallucination is better than where I've put it here. I think Hallucination is better than where I've put it. I don't think it's a ton better. I might move it up to this B tier up here, but I do think it's better than bottom of C tier. These belong here. Shoot the Moon belongs here. The Chip Jokers belong here. Stone. If you're playing a high card deck, it can be your source of chips. If you're playing more than that, probably not. 8 ball went from pair of 8s equals instant planet to pair of 8s equals instant tarot. And now it sucks the pair of 8s into a tarot is amazing. Yeah, the random tarot was good, but the 8s into instant planet was bad. Abstract Joker is kind of low. I think I have Abstract Joker here just because, I mean, it's cool. It is 15 mult. Nice. You're probably not keeping that past like anti 4 or 5 unless you literally have nothing better. It's solid. It gets you through the early game, no question about that. That's all it does. You know, a 15 mult is generally not what you want from a card going into anti 5/6. You're looking for either all times mult, or you've already got a scaling that's already gone well past 15 at that point, or you're just like not looking for flat at all because you're working with like steel cards and stuff. I think this isn't too bad of a place for it. Half Joker can sit in a very similar position. Again, if you're going for high card or pair builds, three up to three of a kind even, right? This is basically abstract but a little bit better, but it has the same issues. And I believe if you look up into my B tier, with the exception of scaling jokers, and it looks like, again, these are not in order, just to be clear. Scholar, which can work with retriggers, um, and Fibonacci, which gives a very large amount of mult and can work with retriggers. And I think I only have tarot or fortune teller in here because it's retroactive. I believe supernova is probably in this tier as well. Yeah, it is. These are in here because they're retroactive, so there's a chance that you'll see them late game, and they've already scaled. They are scaling jokers, right? Pretty much no other flat mult is up here, right? And I think that that's a fair place for flat mult to be, is lower than all of the times mult and all of the scaling. Satellite, it requires a little bit of setup. This might it's an econ joker though. I think B tier is fair for this. I think bottom of B tier is fair for this. Mr. Bones always can be clutch if you need him. Looking at you, Crimson Heart. I'm gonna go now. Have fun with your stream, nerd. Okay, Desi. All right, hostile. Why do you even stop by if you're gonna put me on blast the whole time? I'm kidding. Have a good day. Midas Mask fits where it should be. Midas Mask is the kind of thing you do throw away eventually, but the amount of value you get out of it is crazy. If you're combining it with Vampire, which I've put down here in C, obviously it's good, but otherwise Vampire's probably one of the lower tier times mults, right? Baron's bad in anti-8 runs because you just can't get kings easily most of the time. I've got Ancient up in B. What else? Is there anything else that stands out here? Oh, hey, DJ, before I go, I have a present for you. Oh my god. Should I return it? I'm gonna re-gift it to someone else. Uh, looks inside, photo Chad. We've got our generally, I think all of these have their use. I put the duo up higher because it's a really unconditional 2x. I mean, it's conditional, but it's like conditional. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't play a pair, you've got bigger problems. 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind straight, and flush, though, I think are all fairly placed. All of the various scaling jokers you're going to find in here. And then up in A tier, you can see I've put the 4 legendaries with the exception of Trib. So it does seem like I agree with the idea that Trib is the best. We've got Brainstorm down here. Oh, the cat is also a meme. By the way, the cat's a meme. Even the Epstein list is better? Wow, that's actually wild. Do you need to tell us something? It sounds like you're telling on yourself more than anything. Tier list when? Oh, that's actually a good idea. I think hologram belongs up here. And then the 2 bananas. This banana is arguably A tier. I just probably put it up here because I put Cavendish up here. And then Lucky Cat is A tier or B tier, not S tier. It's not that good. Nah, man, I would never. I don't know if I believe you. That's suspicious. What's our Balatro for today? I know we have an answer. Someone knows the answer. We're gonna get it in 1. Space Joker? Word. You were wrong. How will I be compensated? Sorry, I just had to change the color of the song. We're looking at a rare, most likely, because it's 6 or 7, definitely a rare, actually. Not RNG, not scaling, not other. The family. Might be an $8 one. Yeah, it is. Oh God. Oh hey DJ, before I go, I have a question. You might not know the answer, but when you first played Turtles Mod, did you stream it or was it like private or something? Because the earliest stream I could find of you playing Turtles Mod had you start it and none of the challenges were completed, but you said something like, so this mod got updated from the last time I played, which I can't find an earlier stream of you playing it. I definitely played it for the first time on stream. Yes. You probably got to go way far back in the VODs, but and honestly, I might not have even called it modded Balatro at the time. It might have come at a time when I was still streaming Balatro every day. I don't remember. I could not even remotely tell you the ballpark of when I streamed it. Duo? Is Duo 7? I thought they were all 8, but maybe I'm mistaken. Nope, they're all 8. They are all 8. It's $7 or $6. So we're looking at non-scaling malt from a rare. Non-scaling malt from a rare. Earliest stream I could find is called Balatro plus Timberborn. I played Balatro every single day when I first started streaming, so... Is driver's license considered scaling? I don't think so, because the thing under it tells you how many cards you have, but otherwise it doesn't. Hey, there it is. So when it says currently blank, that's technically not scaling, even though it does change. That's the earliest stream I could find where you played Turtles mod. Oh, I see. Spottle. I'm thinking... Well, let's go with what I'm listening to right now. Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're looking at US band. Nothing else is relatively close. This could literally be anyone. It's not male, so it's either mixed or female. I guess we could go with... I doubt Hailstorm makes this list. I could check real quick. No, Hailstorm doesn't make this list. Let's go with, I don't know, someone in the mid-range. They can't be too popular, though. Fucking Harry Styles. Okay, we got the year right. We know, I don't know why I guessed another male. But we know it's not pop. 2017 solo. So solo female from 2017 in the US. Does anybody know anything about female artists? I guess they could be non-binary as well. And it can't be pop or rock. So is this like country? Who could this be? I don't know any country singers. It could be electronic or something as well, but I don't know any female electronic. Cardi B. Is Cardi B that unpopular? Possibly. Nah, she's popular enough. We are in the hip hop, though. We are female hip hop. Okay. Female hip hop, 2017. We're looking at least 50 less than 116. Do you know when Turtles mod first came out? No clue. You might have to ask Turtle, yeah, because I don't remember. It's been a few months, that's all I know. Okay, less popular female hip hop artists. Minaj is too old. What am I thinking of? Damn. No, she debuted too early. It's not her. Female hip hop solo US from 2017. The problem with hip hop is I only know the popular artists. If you say a name and I know it, chances are they are too popular. Um, I'm blanking on other hip hop's less popular. Yeah. Um, a couple of UKs are coming to mind, but it's not UK, so yeah, I guess we're gonna just have to come back to this, eh? Does Megan the Stallion fit the bill? She might. If I could see her being like 200 in popularity, which would fit this. There you go. Absolutely. Yep, she's just popular enough that she sneaks under this line down here. Very good. All right, let's do the redactyl. Blank, the blank is a blank blank and blank blank that blank from the blank of the blank 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 is a blank blank and a blank blank blank. Hold on, let me scroll through and peek, see if there's anything geographic in nature. At the blank of the blank. The blank of the blank was blank blank, then that of blank by around blank blank degrees. Okay, we could do things like weather or we could this feels like a location still, but maybe I'm mistaken. No, weathering. Weathering, it could be a monument, perhaps. Monument, not a monument. Era. Era gets one. Ancient, it's not ancient. It's not medieval. Assuming I spelled that right. Did I spell that right? I did spell that right. Okay. The blank and blank blank of the blank era as blank as the blank blank of the blank blank and is blank after the blank blank. Named? Named after the blank blank. Period. It could just be a species of something. Is a I mean, this could be Jurassic period. I don't really expect it to be the answer, but all right. Welcome to Jurassic Park. And then the music plays, which I will not replicate here. I'm actually going to let the rest of this song play out while we chill, because I like this song. We'll probably raid out to someone in the Balatro category today. I'm gonna go ahead and peek some Balatro streamers while we're here. But how's everyone? What are the holiday plans for people? Is anyone going anywhere? Or are we just like hanging with family or something. Mm-mm. What do we got? Who's ooh, Balatroing for the first time. For the first time, you say? We can go judge other people's Balatro gameplay? Is that your Christmas plans, Jordan? Is that you've got nothing better? I'm waiting for the pre-rolls to end before I watch. Oh, we got 60 seconds till an ad break? I'm gonna snooze that shit. No way are we running an ad break right before the end of stream. Fuck out of here. I already don't want to run any of them. All right. Is this English? It's got the tags Sweden, but oh yeah, we're totally in English over here. All right, we're raiding this dude. Ooh, he's got quite a few followers. Wow. I don't know Sweden. Not Swedish, just Sweden. Where is Sweden? All right, we're gonna raid these guys. And for those on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. I haven't yet put together next week's schedule, but I do know that I will be playing Uma Musume on Tuesday, and at least one Minecraft and one Blueprints. Beyond that, I don't know. But we're gonna get out of here, so I'm gonna go raid, and yeah, that's all. Bye.